Hi, this is going to be a Dyers Eve Rhythm tutorial. Everything's down half a step, but there's quite a few differences to what are in the tabs, and I spent a long time on this stuff, so I'm almost positive that all of this is right. Hopefully this will help you play this song well. So very first difference with the tab, the very first few notes, the tab says this, but it's not. The rest of that stuff is pretty easy to figure out up until the fast riffs. Now the tab says something stupid like, there's none of that there, there's just heavy palm muting, and the rhythm is very difficult to get down well, but practice slowly and speed it up, but this is basically what it is, slow. Okay, so fast. And now notice I'm using my little finger here, and then when I change that, I switch fingers around there for the 4th fret there. And the timing of the, just make sure that's a real quick. And also when you're doing that, I do that just to keep the same rhythm. You really got to do that all down picking and with heavy palm muting. So it's so the second time that riff goes through, there's a little bit of a longer delay in one of these, and then you play less of these as a result to keep everything in time. So again, the second repetition of that is, and then you got the, so it's, okay, now that bit, let's do that real slow. Okay, so you got the, and I kind of used to think it was, but it's not. It's, okay, so then you got, pretty straightforward. And then this next little bit, I'm almost positive this is what it is, which is something like that. And now that bit is, sorry, my time was a bit off there, but you get the idea. And that's real important that you palm mute that first note. Oh, that bit is actually this. And now that little, make sure that's palm muted on the first note there as well. So that's just like a, I'm not actually fretting anything there, it's just, I'm kind of just holding it. So that last bit there, sorry, it's you got the idea. Okay, so now this next bit, let's adjust my camera here. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then it repeats. And then that whole thing repeats again, obviously, and then when you come back to the riff after the second chorus, it does the same basic riff, the same fast riff. And then on the next repetition it's so it's and then it goes back to the first riff. And then the last repetition, the last little bit is, and then you got the whole guitar solo section, which I covered in another tutorial. The rhythm for the solo, I can't actually remember because I don't ever play it, but it's, if I remember right, it's basically the same. You can listen to the song for all of that stuff. It's pretty straightforward. The riff, repeat some of those verse riffs or chorus riffs, no, verse riffs for the end of the solo, but it's pretty easy to figure out. I don't need to go over that stuff. Then you just really got that last riff. So again. And then when it gets to the end of that little bridge section there with the vocals. So again, real slow. And then back to the last little verse riff there. Okay, hopefully that's got you through it. Just practice everything real slow, speed it up, practice makes perfect. Never try speeding it up until you can play it perfectly nice and slow. You get the idea. Thanks.